the z-score that I'm getting on that is not what they have on the answer key. It's just a tiny bit off.
Mine was off.
Yours was off too?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Let me look it up. But it was close. I just went with it. I was like, sure.
Because I got negative 0.209 and they have negative 0.207.
I got negative 0.209.
So weird. Because it throws things off by just a tiny little bit. And I don't want that to be a problem. I don't want it to be like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm getting it just a tiny bit wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, so there at the end, 10 part 5, their p-value is 0.836, but mine is 0.8344. Is what I'm getting 0.834. So
I'm redoing the math to see.
It's weird.
Which one are you doing?
Number 10, part 4 and 5.
So, yeah, I got the right number. How'd you guys set up the math problem?
So I have 40. Let's do this.
46.73.
Yeah. Can you see that?
47.
If you use 3 decimals, I think that maybe is the issue. 46.733 minus 47.
Oh. Should that just be the standard? We go 3 decimal places if there's 3?
So try it again using 3 decimal places instead of rounding.
Oh man, but that means I gotta go through and I gotta do my mean score again.
You know, that's what I was thinking.
I know. What did you get for your mean? 46.73 what?
733.
Okay.
Did you do the mean by hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I put it into SPSS or whatever that program's called.
Mm-hmm.
And it just gave me 2 decimals. So anyways.
Yeah, mine only did 2 as well.
What did you?
I did mine while I was waiting in line to pick up my daughter at school, so I did it on my calculator.
What did you get for your mean then?
46.733.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got.
And I think that might be the difference in the.
It probably is.
I was on one of my other classes, and having that 3rd decimal made a big difference. Like once we got done doing all this calculation, where we had different answers, and it was just because some people rounded and some people didn't.
Okay.
You guys just use SPS to find your standard deviation too. You didn't do that out by hand, did you?
No.
Okay, just checking because I didn't either.
Yeah, so if you use the
places
0.733, you get negative 0.207.
And then I'm sure that it caused the problem on the other part too.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good.
This class is gonna kill me. I'm just saying. My brain feels like scrambled eggs.
There's a lot of backwards thinking.
Yeah. So my brain is not. This is not a comfortable way for me to think about this stuff. Somebody in this house, this is like how he is all the time. Me, no. And this is strenuous. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, by the way, I would be doing my husband a disservice if I didn't tell you the little thing that he showed me. Anybody get the type 1 and type 2 errors confused?
I just have to stare really hard at that little graph.
So, how did you say? You're like, I won. Error. Type I1 error. And then type 2 bad error. So I won thinking I got something, but I didn't. Yeah, what are you saying over there?
Type I one error is when you think you're allowed to reject the null hypothesis, even though you're not allowed to reject the null hypothesis. And type too bad error is when you don't think you can reject the null hypothesis, even though you can.
Did you hear any of that?
No, it was not.
Yeah, it was a lot. Okay. I'm just gonna go with it.
I'm afraid if I pay attention to what he said, it will just confuse me more. I've just sort of tried to figure it out, barely.
I know. So basically, for me and for my brain, when I go type 1 error, I'm like, oh, I got it. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Because you think you got it, but you didn't. And then
Right.
type 2 is,
Oh, too bad I didn't get it.
oh, too bad I didn't get it, but you did. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I was getting those all mixed up today. So he just told me that, and I was like, oh, why weren't you here this afternoon?
Any other questions on part 2?
Don't think so.
If I did, I'm sure it would be due to rounding. It'd be decimal issues, I'm sure.
All right, well, should we do the quiz then?
Let's do it.
All right.
Find it.
You want me to start?
Sure.
Okay. When calculating anything, please remember to round to 3 decimal places unless otherwise specified. Do not round until your calculation is complete. Which hypothesis involves equality? Null hypothesis.
Agreed.
Yes.
All right, I'll go with the next one. The p-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme as the one that was actually observed. Remember that the p-value is the probability of obtaining a sample statistic at least as extreme as the one that was actually observed. When computing the p-value, which hypothesis do you assume to be true? I say null hypothesis.
Agreed.
Yep.
All right, I'll go next. Suppose the null hypothesis is mean equals 10. Use this information to answer the next 3 questions. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a two-tailed test? So it would be the alternative hypothesis would be mean is not equal to 10. The third one down.
Agreed. All right. Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a left-tailed test? This one is the mean is less than, so that would be the top one.
Agreed.
Which of the following represents the alternative hypothesis for a right-tailed test? The second one, mean is greater than 10.
Agreed. All right, remember that we determine the outcome of a hypothesis test by comparing the p-value to the level of significance. Which relationship would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis? I say the p-value greater than the significance.
Yes. That's what I say.
Yes.
Okay. Which relationship would result in rejecting the null hypothesis? So the p-value would be less than the significance?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
P-value is less than the significance?
Yep.
An insurance company is reviewing its current policy rates. When originally setting the rates, they believed the average claim amount was $1,500. They are concerned that the true mean is actually higher than this. Use the information for the next two questions. All right, which of the following would be the appropriate alternative hypothesis? All right, so higher. So the average claim amount is greater than 1,500.
Agreed.
Yep. Which of the following would be the appropriate null hypothesis? The average claim amount is equal to $1,500.
Agreed.
Agreed. All right. The insurance company randomly selects 40 claims and calculates a sample mean of $1,650. Use this information to answer the next three questions. The insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample mean is normal. Is this a good assumption? And because it's greater than 30, it is a good assumption since the sample size is large.
Yep.
Okay, what theorem or law justifies your answer to the previous question? The central limit theorem.
Yep. Which of the following is the test statistic as defined in the lesson? Test statistic is, isn't it Z? Get the Z-score? Am I right? Am I wrong?
I agree.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. The historical mean of the sales receipts at a grocery store is $150 with a standard deviation of $40. The store manager suspects that the average has decreased. She sets up the hypothesis test with these hypotheses. She will use a significance level of A equals 0.05. She then takes a simple random sample of 36 sales receipts from her store and computes X bar is $144. Use this information to answer the next four questions. What is the Z-score associated with the test? Round to 3 decimal places. All right. I only got 0.9. I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing, and I hate that round to negative 0.9, right?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
-0.9.
Okay.
I hate when they
I
put
was like,
round
that's round to
decimal
3
places.
decimal places.
I know. I feel like that's right.
Okay, that's what I got too.
Everybody agrees, even though it's not 3 decimal places?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say 0.9 or 0.09?
I have negative 0.9.
Negative point. Okay. Negative 0.9.
All right. What is the p-value associated with the z-score from the previous question? I say 0.184.
That's what I had.
Give me for a second. Yep, that's what I got.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that would be me next. What inference would you make about the null hypothesis for this problem? Well, Let's see. I have to think hard about it and look at my notes.
No, this is a lot of information.
So, we failed to reject.
I agree.
Yes.
Sorry that takes me so long.
No, it's fine.
It hurts my brain.
I feel your brain hurt. I do. Really do. All right. What is your conclusion for this problem? Okay, let me go back and read what the question is on this. The average has decreased. Okay, so the average has decreased. So we are we're assuming that the average has decreased. So we don't reject it. So we have insufficient evidence that the true population is less than 150.
Yep.
I agree.
There we go. Sorry, I really had to think about that.
Okay.
It's all backwards.
It is. It's all backwards, and it all makes my brain feel like it gets tied into a pretzel.
Okay, number 19. There are two types of errors that can be made when performing a hypothesis test. Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true? Type 1 error.
Agreed. Everybody else agree?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. A researcher decided that instead of using a level of significance of 0.05, he will use 0.01. Which of the following will be true? So the options are probability of a type 1 error will increase, probability of a type 2 error will increase, probability that the null hypothesis is true will decrease. This experiment will be more scientifically valid. The probability of a type 2 error will increase.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if A equals 0.05, compute the probability of committing a type 1 error. Round to 2 decimal places. So isn't it just 0.05?
That's what I could be wrong.
You don't agree, Sarah?
I said that's what I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, no, that's what I think too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Who's pushing the magic button this time?
I'll do it.
All right.
I'll be brave. Mostly because I just want to be done. Okay. Ooh, this is looking good so far. 100.
Yay.
Yay.
Everybody go. Push your buttons.
When I took the homework quiz, I missed one the first time, and then I retook it, and then I got the one I missed right, and then I missed another one, and then I got right the first time, you know?
Yeah, I hate that.
I was like, oh, that's stupid.
I make sure to write them all down. I number them and then write them all down to be sure that the ones that I got. So did you know that it will actually show you? You can go back in and look at the test again.
I'll have to next time. Well, I wrote them down on a piece of paper, but I was trying to just like write shorthand, like just parts of it, you know?
Oh.
And so one of them, all I wrote was type 1, and then there was like 2 different type 1 choices, and anyways.
It's rough.
So who's the next Tuesday?
I think I'm next Tuesday.
So I'm the Thursday that we're going to meet a half an hour later.
Yeah. Do you want someone else to do it though, so you can stay the full time at your daughter's thing and not have to stress?
You want to trade me and I'll do Tuesday?
Or I'll do Thursday.
Okay. Thank you.
That will be good.
Beans.
All right.
Sorry
Thank
for
you,
the
everybody.
technical difficulties. I know how to do it now. Hopefully I don't forget in 2 weeks.
Okay,
All right.
we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.